Hello, and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. It's time to get ready to go round 4 in test season 2 for the 2022 exhibition series of the Gran Turismo World Series Manufacturers Cup on GT7. We are racing at High Speed Ring located in Japan, one of the Gran Turismo's legendary racetracks, to take on 18 laps for the Gr.4 class to have 20 players to participate in different manufacturer brands. Formation will be on the start type to have 3 choices of the tire compound to be on the racing category. Hard, intermediate, and heavy wet is about to go on for today's forecast to have a partly cloudy with a chance of rain. But before that, I just went down to do some practice because it might be possible for having a chance of rain for having a good successful race just gonna have to go smoothly without getting too much aggressive. But it might be quite very good to have some straightaways for only 6 turns around in High Speed Ring. But it's going to be a very good opportunity for having a Gr.4 race will be take part in the Manufacturers Cup. So better make sure to grab your Gr.4 cars and enter in to do some practice before we will join in session to take the lobby. BOP regulations is all checked and ready to go, so let's drive smoothly before we can probably have to take 6 turns around in High Speed Ring. If you're new to my YouTube channel, go and click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. Okay, perfect loading time screen is very good to have a nice rainy day at High Speed Ring, folks, in about 40 seconds, so better make sure to go on to the car settings and make sure use the racing intermediate tires. We'll be doing the #1 recommend pick, or you should probably have to go with a heavy wet racing compound tire is definitely the racing method #2, but don't go use the hard racing compound tires because it might be slowed down and give a disadvantage. But it might be very difficult, so just gonna make sure to be very careful before taking on 18 laps around the track. So here we go. Let's get the show on the road in about 3 seconds. Let's do this. Round 4 in test season 2 for the 2022 exhibition series of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup is about to begin. Gr.4 cars are now ready to take on High Speed Ring. Here's Luisio in first place, followed by Alex Hewlett in second place. Third place is myself with the UDRS Insportec for Team Chevy. Maycan 7 is now entered 4th place, and here's Jesse Jam 21 in 5th place. 6th place SC Kelly, known as Junebox 51. 7th place GKR_Bito is now entered the 7th position. Spartan F Virus in 8th place. M Miller in 9th place in the BMW M4. Bubbles McGurgle is now entered 10th place as well. And here's El Guri 08 in 11th place. 12th place, Donnie Fishbone is now ready to go to be on the wet surface. GT Dig 103 in 13th place. Burnaz is here in 14th place. And here's Don Calzone VIP in the number 15 spot. TPS_Oliveira LD in the number 16 spot. Dottali in 17th place. 18th place, the Ghost 24. And for the last place driver is Red Bull Racing 33. Alright, let's go and commence the rolling start at the final corner in High Speed Ring. Well, I'm so very hyped about the legendary Gran Turismo racetrack for over 25 years. First time ever to be as the official championship for the Manufacturers Cup. This will be having some 2 choices between the types of radar. Gonna have to go with a normal or weather radar in case of rain surfaces, so better make sure to take 18 laps before we can probably have to go well stable balance. So here we go, 3 seconds, and now we're about to hit the green to go underway. Good luck and be safe, you guys. And that will be a very good, excellent flying jet to be soaring around on the nice location. So let's go right in on to turn #1. So very pumped up, you guys. This will be the first ever race to take on High Speed Ring for the very first Manufacturers Cup. Looks like Alex Hewlett is now currently to be on the push to catch up on to Lee Sato in first place. Go right in on to turn number 2. And there you have it. Looks like that might be giving a good FR layout to take the pushing limits, just like the Japanese FR Challenge 450. Sector 1 clear. Now move on in Sector 2 before entered on to turn 3 and 4 at the S's. Just gonna have to drive smoothly because we are always being experts of Gran Turismo. Turn 3 clear. Now go smoothly on to turn 4 before enter the tunnel straightaway. Before at the end of Sector 2 before entered on to Sector 3. Take an excellent turn number 5 to be coming smoothly in, and here comes turn number 6. Take that outside cornering before at the end of the final turn to go straightaway until lap number 1 clear, and take a good excellent formation lineup to be at the right side. Just like old times, and giving a different variety background environment to be located in Japan. So move on in lap number 2, and UDRS Insportec is currently on the number 3 spot. How remarkable to see the track is going to be very challenging to be on the wet surface for the 4th round. Just going to have to stay on track. Dealing with the Hyundai Genesis and Nissan GT-R is a number 1 main priority, and there it goes. Take turn number 2 to be closer in to be at the new variation spot, just like the original back from Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, GT5 and GT6, especially from other previous Gran Turismo games like GT1, GT2 and GT4 as well. But also with the exception of Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec was being absent, was also to be used on different racetracks such as Super Speedway before locating to be as Twin Ring Bugatti. Now the one-on-one battle rages on for Hyundai and Nissan before entered the final sector at turn number 6. Keep things up for Team Nissan to be currently in the number 2 spot before Hyundai takes the defense to be coming in onto the middle section at the full straightaway before entered onto lap number 3. And there it goes, Alex Hewlett in the Nissan GT-R takes the lap time in 1 minute and 20.734 seconds. Good job, Alex. Way to keep things up and move forward to take the lead. Now that's a fantastic Nissan GT-R to have new ways to go well mastered on high-speed ring, folks. Gonna stay on track. UDRS Insportec has to take turn number 2. We'll dive in. Smoothly in and take a good correction to follow the line. And Jesse Jam 21 in the Toyota GR Supra 2019 is now coming in, followed by M. Miller in 5th place, followed by GKR Vito Lima 77 and SC Kelly in number 6 and 7. But looks like we got some good formation lineup to be driving around on the track. But that one might have a possible chance to get the achievement to be going the distance to be well together. Just like the Crew 2 to have some hobbies, but clearly in GT7, this race is very challenging for having a good beginner's luck. Now gonna have to move in to take the final turn. Jesse Jam 21 is backing away from UDRS Insportec's current opportunity to be on the final turn and kick off to be on the straightaway again before at the end of the 3rd lap. Lap number 4, here we come in about a distance length for only 4 seconds up ahead on Alex Hewlett and Luis Otto in a Hyundai Genesis Group 4 and the Nissan GT-R in the same class. How's everything going well out there, folks? The rain is going to be going well moderation, but it might have to take a few moments until the rain stops. Just gonna have to stay on track. Take turn 2 again for UDRS Insportec. It looks like M. Miller in the BMW M4 overtakes Jesse Jam 21 to be entered onto turn 2 before entered onto turn 3 before Insportec steps in. However, BMW knows the drill to stay on the handling edge by having it outfitted with the intermediate racing compound tires is also to be suited to be on the middle condition on the wet surface. So take turn 4 clear, enter the tunnel straightaway before enter turn 5 at sector 3. There you go. Just gonna have to take turn 6 again. Smooth on the outside before enter to be on the highlight to be labeled on the yellow. That's more like it. In Sportec, always stay well defended on the number 3 spot. And here comes lap number 5 for the two drivers, is now continuing on to have a one-on-one showdown with two manufacturer car brands in Asia, Oceania, Pacific. Alex is now climbing back up in the lead for the Nissan GT-R Gr.4, and Luis Lotto from Brazil in the Honda Genesis Gr.4 in the same class is now taking a one further chance to be on the outside on turn number 2. Stay on track to be on a short straightaway before entered onto sector 2 in turn number 3. There you go. Hyundai is now coming right back in the lead, and Nissan doesn't stand a chance before having some ongoing strategies to see how the all-wheel drive can actually to be well handled on the rain surface. But clearly how it goes, but the FR is going to be a very hard time to be well facing up on the wet surface before going dry on the inside. But on the last second, Nissan overtakes Hyundai before entered onto sector 3 at turn number 5 and goes directly onto turn number 6. But that makes UDRS in Sportec has the opportunity to catch up to Hyundai in position number 2. That's the ticket for Team Nissan in the lead to be well represented from Canada before moving on into lap number 6. So let's get in there again, and we have Jesse Jam 21 in the Toyota Supra 2019 is now currently from behind by sneaking in. What a clever driver, folks. One Toyota barely built up a slipstream before coming in on the full straightaway at the end of the lap number 5. So let's keep it up and take a good dive in on turn number 2. Communication does a good line matter in high-speed ring to be well expert. Second one clear checked. Now go again on turn 3 at sector 2 to be part of the S's. UDRS in Sportec barely tries to keep up onto its ropes along with Jesse Jam 21 in the Toyota Supra. Taking contact is going to be having some patient moments before entered onto the tunnel. But here he is right now. Jesse Jam 21 is now coming out in the tunnel along with UDRS in Sportec in the Chevy Corvette C7 Gr.4 is now taking on after turn 5 and move directly again onto turn number 6. Excellent freestyle handling without pulling the braking point, and press on to be on the straightaway until lap number 7 comes in. 8 minutes since the race began, and everybody is still doing okay out there for only 16 drivers left standing, for only one just left. But they still might having a hard time on high-speed ring because it's all about having a reference from Gran Turismo 1 Mega Speed Cup. But yes, of course, the Mega Speed Cup is also to be well used for the first and last round on the same track in different opposite direction by choosing any kinds of specific Japanese car is also to be well fitted to be maximized to be part of the Mega Speed Cup. But it's going extremely fast to see how many Japanese cars is doing much brilliant to do some handling work by facing the Nissan Skyline R33 GT-R B-Spec is the #1 best car ever yet to be used. But it might be depends to see how strong a Japanese car with maximum performance to be well put up onto some 6 turns to be well suited. But yeah, good old times from Gran Turismo 1 back again to have some good rare opportunity to see how several fans who really want to take part in the Mega Speed Cup again. But hopefully, times is doing change, and that makes GT7 is the #1 best racetrack to be part in the Manufacturers Cup. So we're getting there on to lap number 8 for only 10 more to go by the remaining. How things am I doing so far out there, you guys? Still the same on the number 3 spot, but Jesse Jam 21 in the Toyota GR Supra 2019 is still currently on the number 4 spot. Gonna have to drive carefully again on turn number 4 and keep it up in about 3.5 seconds up ahead on Louis Auto in the Hyundai Genesis Gr.4 after Alex Hewlett in the Nissan GT-R is currently in the lead. But still ongoing for Team Nissan to be well driven to be as an expert. Just keep on track and do the inside of the apexes before enter to press on to be in the third straightaway after turn number 4. And here comes sector 3 again at turn number 5. Just gonna have to keep up onto the lining formation for Chevy and Toyota. Keep press up the throttle and nail turn number 6 to have a good straightaway to be at the right side. But looks like Jesse Jam 21 has the opportunity to take the left side before moving forward onto an overtake. Lap number 9 comes in and we're about to go right in onto turn 1 again to see how the rain surface is going to get much halfway there in about 50% for the chance of rain. Green light just called in and we have Donnie Fishbone have left the lobby. There goes the contact. Jesse Jam 21 almost had the chance before Insportec defend onto the number 3 spot before entered sector 2 to go on to take turn number 3. Just take your time, Jesse Jam 21. Just gonna have to drive to be patient, for only one opponent is now blocking in the way. Turn number 4 is going clear. Very good for Team Chevy and Toyota. And that means Hyundai is about to get slowed down to be on the length of the gap in 2 seconds before UDRS Insportec, and Team Toyota is now gonna have to take right in to have a further chance to go overtake on Hyundai before at the end of turn number 6. The green light is about to be proceed forward before entered on to lap number 10. 8 more to go, folks. This race is about to go fasting, like having a good early time of all racers to see some good racing moments to be on the highlights. There's the Brazilian racer right now. Louis Auto and the Hyundai Genesis Gr.4 is now coming in before taking turn number 2. Go early brake, take the inside, and the Brazilian GT racer goes outside. And there it goes. Turn number 2 clear and take sector 2 to be on the second straightaway before squeeze wide in on to turn number 3. Slow and steady and do a good racing line motivation for every car to be well dominate on the wet surface. Turn 4 almost to be clear. Now gonna have to take the tunnel in the third straightaway. I'm so really enjoyed High Speed Rain, you guys. It is so incredible to have one of the best Gran Turismo racetrack. Is all about doing a classic moment before putting up with some endurance challenges for the FIA GT Championship. But hopefully this track will be coming soon at any time to be part of the Nations Cup after the Manufacturers Cup end on round 4. 7 laps to go and we're moving on into lap number 11. And here comes the 15th place driver in the BMW M4 that we just passed by earlier. Okay, just gonna have to keep it steady pace. Make room for the 14th place driver before the 15 comes in. And here's Jesse Jam 21 in the Toyota GR Supra 2019 is now entered to be on the scene. Wow, I cannot believe it how Toyota just barely sneak in by having a good effort. But no matter it is, this one I have an instant replay to see Jesse Jam 21 is all about doing some strategy to do some slipstream to go on for having it. Oh boy, looks like this is definitely not good for Hyundai, folks. Louis Auto and the Hyundai Genesis Gr.4 just barely took a spin out by the rain surface on turn number 3. That was so close and barely called out onto the yellow flag before proceed forward onto the green zone to have a no passing zone. But that makes the second to go for Jesse Jam 21 in the Toyota GR Supra 2019 takes the number 2 spot, and UDRS Insportec in the Chevrolet Corvette C7 Gr.4 is still in the number 3 spot in one piece. That is so ever long lasting endurance, folks. That was so clearly incredible to see how Insportec is not giving up to end up onto a different position to go down below. Here comes lap number 12 to press on and take turn number 1 to go faster to be on the acceleration without pulling the brake. Now to take turn number 2, Jesse Jam 21 takes the middle section before it entered the inside. Okay, fantastic, and looks like Bernaz is now entered onto position number 4 before catching up onto UDRS Insportec. Take turn number 3 and keep a good steady grip. The rain surface is going to get much, stay on a maintain in about 50% to go below by under 48. That's more like it. Turn number 4 clear again. Now gonna have to come out the tunnel at turn number 5 in sector 3. Just gonna have to check the rear view. All's good. Now gonna have to keep it steady onto turn 6. Stay on 50% on the rain surface before take the straightaway again. I'm so impressed. No matter how a Toyota GR Supra 2019 in the Gr.4 class makes a very good surprising moment before UDRS Insportec attempted to catch Genesis Gr.4 for only 2 laps ago to be on the instant replay. But I mean, I cannot believe it how one opponent can actually try to keep things up for only 3 drivers to have a company to be entered onto turn 2. So let's make sure. I'll have to catch up to Jesse Jam 21 in about 2 seconds before take the straightaway until sector 2 will be entered onto turn number 3. And there's the penalty for Jesse Jam 21 to have a 1.5 second penalty. So let's try to stay on the maintain formation to be on the wet surface. A few more distance to go before crossing the penalty line. Slows down quickly. And then UDRS Insportec in the Chevrolet Corvette C7 Gr.4 is now entered in the number 2 spot by having a long-lasting moment before Jesse Jam 21 drops down onto position number 4. There it goes right now. Insportec is now entered the number 2 spot to be pressed on at the end of the 13th. It looks like that makes Bernaz is now coming in to be in the scene. Looks like Jesse Jam 21 is now coming back for more. Looks like UDRS Insportec has to get ready to go defense before 4 laps to go by the remaining. Only 8 seconds to go by the decimal of 0.1 seconds to catch up on to Alex Hewlett in the Nissan GTR Gr.4. Will UDRS Insportec can actually to be stay on to be in the number 2 spot before Jesse Jam 21 overtakes Bernaz to be dropped down onto number 4 before enters sector 2 to pass on to be get over onto turn 3 and 4 at the S's on high-speed ring. Just gonna slow it steady. The rain surface is about to go decrease. Let's make sure to take our time and go straight directly again onto the dirt straightaway at the tunnel. There we go. Looks like the windshield wipers is still on. That's very good. We just really might need some rain to stay much forever before the final lap is about to begin. Come on, just gonna have to stay on the straightaway. Switch back onto the hood cam. Lap number 15 for only 3 more to go. Let's keep it up. In about a few more length of the rain percentage to go. It will have to go dry smoothly, so we can probably have to do a partly cloudy. So let's make sure to have the hard racing compound tires to be used onto the pit stop to be put up as a last resort. Okay, looks like Jesse Jam 21 and Bernaz is now gunning up onto each other to be on the second straightaway, and UDRS Insportec has to switch things up to go defense for turn number 3. Just gonna have to stay right in to be on the front person's view. Stay on track on turn 4. Insportec has a good company to have Jesse Jam 21 to be entered in about 0.1 seconds from behind. The radar is about to get much detected. Take turn 6 and go on to have a hard turn to be on the outside corner. Stay on track, UDRS. Let's keep it up. After 3 laps down, 2 more to go by the remaining before entered lap number 16. Alex Hewlett in the Nissan GTR Gr.4 is still in the lead, and UDRS Insportec of the Chevy Corvette C7 Gr.4 is staying on top in the number 2 spot, while Jesse Jam 21 takes the offense in the Toyota GR Supra 2019 is going to be much longer in about over 20 minutes since the race began. So let's hit the braking point on to turn 2. Keep on track. Jesse Jam 21 is not giving up without having a single push. Another sector clear on the first one. And now let's go back to take sector 2 for turn 3 and 4 at the S's. There you go. That's more like it. Just gonna have to stay much longer to have a good lack of racing endurance, just like round 2 at Kyoto Driving Park Yamagita to be on a different condition on the dry afternoon. But hopefully, 2 more to go. This race is just about to be over soon. We might have to go for another chance. 12 drivers have left standing at High Speed Ring, and we have Spartan have left the lobby, and that we might have to keep much longer out there for only 12 GT players to be participate on the track. Lap number 17 is about to go in, and here comes Jesse Jam 21 in the Toyota Supra 2019 is entered onto the number 2 spot. Let's keep things up a bit and go straight directly on to turn number 2 again. That's the ticket. UDRS Insportec has a good, excellent strategy, but nope, Jesse Jam 21 doesn't give up. He just really wants to go forward onto the number 2 spot, but clearly takes on for having some good slight advantage to have 2 manufacturer brands in the FR layout to be entered onto the top 3 position. But looks like Bernaz is now coming in to be directly onto UDRS Insportec in turn number 4 and take the straightaway onto the tunnel to be in the third part. BMW will have to take the turn before Insportec has to stay strong before moving on to take the final lap. And here it comes. Alex Hewlett in the Nissan GTR Gr.4 takes the final lap, is about to go to the end of the number 17. And here it comes. Let's make a good, successful victory win for Team Nissan in round 4 of the Manufacturers' Cup. It all comes down to this, folks. UDRS Insportec versus Jesse Jam 21 in the Toyota GR Supra 2019 model in the Gr.4 class takes the final stand to have 3 sectors left remaining. Passing through on to turn number 1 to have a good ongoing rivalry to see how 2 faster drivers will have to take a good successful battle to see who will take the number 2 spot to be at the end. Coming right in to break through onto 1 second gap. Sector 1 clear, 2 more to go to take sector 2 to be entered onto turn 3 and 4 at the S's. Keep things smoothly, just drive gentle and try not to get too over aggressive. Follow the line and follow the apex. And now we're gonna have to take turn 4 clear, third straightaway at the tunnel before doing the final stretch to be on the final sector, and Alex Hewitt in the Nissan GTR Gr.4 takes the final turn to be on the full stretch until it might be a very good, excellent all-wheel drive, well done to take the checker flag, and Team Nissan takes it, folks. Alex Hewitt wins the race for round 4 of the 2022 Exhibition Series of the Manufacturers' Cup in the Gran Turismo World Series. That was an excellent race, successful victory complete. Now that's competition. Now that's an excellent competition to have a 25-minute limit time. Wonderful. Alex Hewlett wins the race in round 4 at High Speed Ring. Way to go for Team Nissan, folks. Way to go. And that makes Jesse Jam 21 finish in second place. UDRS Insportec of the Chevrolet Corvette C7 Gr.4 finished in third place. Bernaz in the BMW M4 Gr.4 class have finished in fourth place along with M. Miller as well. Everybody has made it on time and they are pretty good to be well experts to take on High Speed Ring. Now that's high speed competition to have today's race. Third place for Team Chevy, folks. That's an excellent start to have a clean race achievement. Awesome. Very awesome to have Team Chevy to go well expert on the track. Amazing and outstanding. For all the hard work, we're doing some daily workout complete. There's going to be a roulette ticket is going to be well putting up as well to have some nice single gift. Great race, folks. Great race to be on round 4 of the Manufacturers Cup in the 2022 Exhibition Series for Test Season 2. This replay will be part of the highlights to be later on to be shared some moments. So now, time to go typing to be well congratulations to Alex Hewitt and Jesse Jam 21. There you go, and send. Not bad, you guys. Not bad at all. Doing some Ring Masters at High Speed Ring, just like GT5 and GT6 all over again. But I am so proud to be entered onto the top 3 position for the first time in GT7. Only in the Manufacturers Cup, but I just already took the top 3 position from the Nations Cup, but that makes the second time is a very good place to be right over to do some racing efforts to be well expertized to be on High Speed Ring. But the ring surfaces is very challenging that we did a good job out there to put up with the intermediate racing ring compound tires. That was a lot of fun out there in round 4 at High Speed Ring for the Gr.4 class in the Manufacturers Cup. Hopefully in the next season is going to be doing much better this time to be on the same track, will be part of the Nations Cup as well. After round 4, round 5 will be scheduled to be coming up on April 10, 2022. We'll be racing at Tokyo Expressway East Clockwise for the Gr.3 class. But this will be a very good city course layout to be on a different district on Tokyo Expressway. But we all know that the long straightaway is going to be a very faster effort out there to have some more corners to be on the highway district. So let's go back to the GT garage and get myself a roulette ticket for having a different chance to be on the 2-star as well. But I hope if I could probably have to get a 6-star, this will be my lucky day by any chance to go by every day. Let's go to the gifts and get ready to use the 2-star roulette ticket for a daily workout reward. So here I go. Let's start the roulette, folks. 2-star is about to go commence. And this time, the Genesis G70 will be part of it. So far so close, but more Gran Turismo credits to be added by 10,000. I'll have to add this on the balance. Man, I am so really enjoyed having a best moment on High Speed Ring to have a good memory. But I hope I could probably have to go again at any time to be on the next race entry. But don't worry, ending up on the 3rd place is going to be a very good suitable bronze position to be shared on the replay. Thank you for watching on my video in Gran Turismo 7, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos if you like to see. And don't forget to follow me on any social media platforms like DeepNet Art, Instagram, GT Planet, Twitter, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.